Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be touching up on the Render network and the RNDR token. I started to talk about Render a lot here on my channel at the end of August and early September of 2023, when the price was below $1.50 per token. From that time, the price has exploded to well over $2. So now in this video, I'll be updating in terms of everything happening with the Render network and the project's fundamentals, as well as my technical analysis on where the RNDR token is headed next, because it is one of the largest positions in my personal portfolio. So if that does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the end of this video. It's time to get into it and let the gains be with you. So the Render token is currently trading for $2.42 with a market cap of $900 million. As you can see from my last Render video that I made on the 30th of August 2023, the market cap was $536 million and the price of one RNDR token was $1.44. And from the time of this video, the price is up 68%, as you can see, from $1.44 up to $2.43, a 68% gain. So what should you do if you did not get an entry below $1.50? Well, I will be talking about that in this video. Also, I want to mention that Render is one of the tokens I mentioned in my Building a Crypto Bull Run portfolio. This ebook is a free ebook. I released this at the beginning of September of 2023, around 2 months ago. And again, at that time, Render was literally at its bottom, right? It was trading below $1.40 when I released this ebook in early September. So if you haven't gotten this ebook yet, most of the tokens are already up double digits, some of them up over 100%, but some of them haven't moved yet. So I recommend that you get this free ebook using the first link down in the description below. It goes over my exact strategy on how I built my personal portfolio for this upcoming bull run. And again, Render is one of the top tokens I mentioned in this ebook, and it's up 70% right now from the time that I first spoke about it. But I digress. Let's talk about Render. So if you don't already know what Render is, I covered it a lot in terms of its fundamentals in my last video, but it is distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. They are offering GPU rendering services with their marketplace, and the Render token is at the cornerstone of their ecosystem. This is an artificial intelligence crypto project, and in my opinion, it will see insane growth throughout the upcoming bull run. It's an old coin. It already has an all-time high of $8.78. This happened at the peak of the last bull market in November of 2021, but this is a project that is non-stop building, and the team has a huge vision on where it wants to take it. So I believe that this all-time high of $8.78 will get blown past in this upcoming bull run, which is why I said in the intro of this video, Render is in my top 3 holdings in my personal portfolio, and it's up, over 65% right now, which is amazing to see. So now in terms of what is happening with Render, there is a conference happening right now. It's the Breakpoint 2023 Solana conference, as we can see. And right now, Render actually has a speaker going on stage, not today, but tomorrow. They have their COO, Trevor Harris Jones, going on stage to speak at this Solana conference. And right now, Render is on the Ethereum blockchain, but it will be moving over to Solana soon. So a lot of big developments happening, and this is definitely something to keep an eye on. And moving over to Solana is definitely very bullish in the long term, because all that means is that it opens up more possible customers to use their marketplace just using the Solana blockchain instead of Ethereum. So this is definitely good to see. As you can see, the Render network is making a huge deal about this on their official Twitter account. But nonetheless, definitely some big news. Render does plan on moving over to Solana, something to keep an eye on right now. Also, OpenAI will be having a big conference. As we can see, the OpenAI Dev Day will be happening on Monday, November 6th. So a lot of big things happening right now in the tech and AI industries in terms of in real life, in-person conferences. Now, keep in mind, usually when we see these in-person conferences, especially the Bitcoin conference that happens every spring, it almost always, the Bitcoin conference always marks a local top in the market. So we've recently seen Solana go ahead and pump huge. I'll show you the Solana chart. Solana recently pumped from around $20 up all the way to 46, and they have a conference happening right now. We're also seeing a lot of the AI coins really start to move as well, with this open AI conference happening on November 6th, which is around 4 days from now. And also, you have to remember, the reason that artificial intelligence cryptocurrencies went ballistic at the beginning of 2023 in January and February was because of OpenAI and ChatGPT going mainstream. ChatGPT went live to the public in December of 2022. A few weeks later, we saw the artificial intelligence cryptocurrencies begin to explode. It was a purely narrative-driven hype cycle. And now OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, are having a conference on November 6th. So we have to keep an eye on the price action, and we may be able to get a nice pullback here or an entry on AI coins like Render. And then my other AI coin is BitTense or Tau, which is very well known at this point. I'm very bullish on Tau and Render as my AI coins for this next bull market. But let's go ahead and let's talk about the Render token price and what we should be watching for right now. So the time to get an entry below $1.50, in my opinion, has well passed. So congratulations if you bought the bottom down here and you just followed the advice in my free ebook or watched my YouTube video. You would have gotten an amazing entry in this little bottom down here below $1.50, $1.60, below the daily 200 EMA was the place to be a buyer on Render. As you can see, as soon as it broke this pink EMA, this is the daily 200, it went off to the races, going essentially vertical. So this is in a strong uptrend right now. And what I would be looking for is very simple. Now, using my classic Monday range strategy, it already went ahead and exploded after deviating the Monday range this week. As we can see, it came below Monday low, put in some nice bullish divergence here, and then it took off right back into our Monday range. So I would be looking for, personally, to buy Render, I would be looking for dips around the below 240. I would be looking 239 to 225 seems like the place to be a buyer on Render right now. And this would also coincide with our uptrend line that I have on my chart on the 4-hour time frame, right? Anywhere around 240 to 220 seems like the logical place right now to be a buyer on Render. If Bitcoin does go ahead and correct here, which is possible, we may get a deeper pullback to the 4-hour 200 EMA, which is around $2. Okay, so 240, 225, $2. All these seem like good buy levels. With where I have Render going in the future, the $15, $20 plus, these are still great prices to be a buyer on Render. I think there's still a lot of gains to be had on this token, a lot of multiples to be caught. So again, what I would be looking for right now are dips. Dips are definitely for buying. This is in a very strong uptrend. And the most logical place right now is below 240, right? From really 240 to 225. And then we have the $2 level flat. I would recommend to go ahead and set your alerts on TradingView if you don't know how to do that. When you put a line on the chart, all you essentially have to do is right click on the line, and then you can go ahead and hit add alert on horizontal line. For example, this line at $2.19, I can go ahead and say Render at 219 in buy zone, right? And this way I don't have to think, I don't have to be emotional. I can just listen to what I set myself for the alerts and then act when I do get them. So if you don't have a TradingView account, I believe that it's worth it just for the alerts feature. It's free to make a TradingView account. You can check it out using the link down in the description below. I've been using it for years and it's a very helpful tool. Anyways, Render, have your eyes on it, because when it does go ahead and break out further, let's go ahead and talk some price targets. So the yearly high is up here at $2.95. Okay, so this is the next level to be taken out for Render, just below $3. Once this is overtaken, we have to go to the weekly time frame and zoom out to see where this is going to go next. But once $3 is overtaken, it's really kind of clear skies till the 425 to 450 region, which is up here, as we can see, 425 to 450. And then above that, we have these levels at 550 to around $6. right? And then after that, we have one more level around 680, and then we're back at the all-time high at $8. So the time to accumulate this asset for cheap, in my opinion, is running out. This is not financial advice, but looking at this weekly chart, it looks extremely bullish. And right now it is testing the yearly resistance of 2023, or it's about to go ahead and test the yearly resistance at $2.95. Once this is broken out, it's clear skies, and it will go much higher, in my opinion. And then in the bull run, I do expect it to break into price discovery and land upwards of around here, maybe even higher, you know, $20 to $25, maybe even higher. But this is what I'm looking for on Render. Really bullish on this token. I hold it in my own portfolio. I recommend, if you don't know about this token already, to look into it and do your own research. And then if it's something that you decide you want to add to your own portfolio, you can go ahead and look at my chart and use the buy levels or the levels that I've outlined on your own analysis. And then if they line up with your own analysis, well, then it would make sense to go ahead and grab an entry, in my opinion, because this is a very bullish token. I think it has a very, very bright future ahead. So in this video, I spoke about the Render network and the Render token. I spoke about the project's fundamentals, and then I hopped into the price chart to go over my technical analysis for the Render token. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you were brand new to Crypto Empire and you're already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.